Hello, here's Dr. Jane again to read you another story. This time, The Eagle and the Wren. It's a fable retold by me and illustrated by Alexander. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the birds got into an argument about who could fly the highest. "I can fly so high," said the skylark, "that I become just a tiny speck in the sky, and then I disappear altogether. You can only hear my voice, my beautiful song. I can fly the highest." "No, no, no," said the dove. "I can fly the highest. I was sent by Noah to search for signs at the ending of the great flood. From high in the sky, I flew to pick the olive branch that has become a symbol of peace. I can fly the highest." "I can fly even higher," said the vulture. "I circle up and up and up until I can look across half the world. That's how I see my dinner, the animals who have died. I can fly the highest." "You're all wrong," said the majestic eagle. "I'm the king of the birds. My wings are strong, my heart is great. I fly far above the world and look down to see all that is going on below. I can fly the highest." "Be silent, all of you," said the wise owl. "We will have a contest for all the birds. We will find out just how high each one of us can fly." So all the birds took to the air. There was a great flapping of wings and squawking and calling and hooting and croaking. Can you imagine all the birds flying up together? Wish I'd been there. Some of the birds didn't fly very high at all. They quickly came back to earth. They were a bit sad, but the ostrich welcomed them. "You've all done as well as nature intended," he said. "You all have wings, but each of you flies to a different height for a different purpose. After all," he added, "I can't fly at all, and I'm certainly not ashamed of that. I use my wings in a beautiful dance that wins me my bride." Some of the birds flew very high indeed. But after a while, many of them grew tired and could fly no higher. So they came back to earth. The vulture saw a dead animal and was suddenly so hungry he dived down and out of the contest. But a few birds were able to keep on flying. Eventually, the skylark and the dove came down too. They just couldn't go any higher. In the end, they could only see one bird still up in the sky. So high, he seemed to be almost in heaven. It was the eagle, of course. Finally, even he could fly no higher. Tired but proud, he hovered way, way up in the sky. "I knew I would win," he said to himself. But as the mighty eagle soared high above the earth, something crept out from among his thick feathers. To the eagle's amazement, he saw a tiny bird, the little wren, flying even higher than he was. He tried and tried to get above her, but he was too tired. "How did you fly so high?" he asked her. She laughed, a tiny little laugh, because she was such a tiny little bird. "You carried me all the way," she said. "I couldn't have flown so high by myself. But don't worry, you won the contest." "I always wondered what the world looked like from high, high up at the top of the sky. Now I know. I shall always remember this. Thank you so much." When they got back to earth, they told their story to the other birds. The owl praised them both. "Together you've set a new record," he told them. "With your strong wings and determination, mighty eagle, and with your dreaming and your quick brain, little wren, you have flown to a height never reached by any bird before." And then, what does that all mean for us? When we were small, my sister Judy and I had a story read to us every night. This is one of those stories, and I still love it. It's like an illustration of our life on Earth. None of us can fly very high by ourselves. We all need an eagle. We need the help of other people as we struggle upward. I've been very fortunate in my life. I've been helped by many, many people. Wonderful friends, the students who help collect the information about chimpanzees, the supporters who help to carry out our various projects, and those who help us raise the money for them. My terrific family, my grandmother, my aunts and my sister, and most especially my mother. They have been there to help and guide me during my life. I like to think of all these people as the feathers on my eagle. Each one has played an important role. Some of them are like big, strong feathers. I think my mother is the center tail feather, helping to steer me in the right direction. Some people are the strong wing feathers, beating the air. Others are the soft, downy feathers that nestle around you when you're tired and old. Each one is valued. And what about the eagle? I suppose we all have different eagles, but I know that my eagle is part of the great spirit power that I feel all around us, from which I can draw strength and energy when most I need it. I thank my eagle for carrying me so high.